G'day everyone, here I am again with weird and wonderful stories, sometimes regarding or using one of my books, and this time is I'm using The Silken Web by Bert Brunet. It's about Australian spiders and other creatures get mentioned in it, and I'm particularly interested at the moment in the story that concerns a cricket. Nothing to do with the game that we play here in Australia. It's a fairly little insect that sometimes frequents houses, and I just thought that people who maybe are afraid of them should have a second thought about them. Sometimes they come in your house and the lady throws her hands up and, it's a cricket, it's an insect, get rid of it. But there's really no need to do that. As far as I'm aware, all crickets are non-injurious to us. So, but anyway, this particular story will maybe open your eyes about one particular type. Well, one of its common names is tree cricket, and here's the story from the book. There is a story that goes, a well-known arachnologist, who's, I guess, a chap who's interested in spiders, had captured a large female funnel web. Now, the funnel web spider is the most feared spider in Australia, probably one of the most feared creatures that can kill us. It lives mostly around coastal and sandstone areas, quite a distance from here, but there is an antivenin now for the Sydney funnel web, but over the years there have been deaths from these spiders. So anyway, this arachnologist had captured one, a female, and had placed it in a glass jar. He decided to feed the spider a tree cricket, and he gives its Latin name, which I won't read out, and dropped the cricket into the jar before retiring for the night. Upon inspection the following morning, the man was astonished to find that the spider had completely vanished. He would be a bit surprised. Looking up from the bottom of the large jar was the cricket, confronting him with a most plump abdomen. Quite a surprise for him, but obviously the only conclusion that can be reached from that, since the glass jar was just the two of them in there, the cricket had killed the spider and eaten it. So maybe we should all keep tree crickets as pets, But anyway, it goes on to say that the tree or bush cricket normally live in holes, either in tree trunks or in the ground, and venture out at night to feed. These crickets prey upon other living arthropods and also feed on dead animal matter, pollen and nectar. Anyway, it's only anecdotal evidence, but I have my own anecdotal evidence, not about that particular cricket, but about just the ordinary everyday black cricket that you see, which is the one that normally comes into our homes. I'm not sure what his actual title is, just a black cricket to me. I think it might be field cricket. Anyway, when I lived close to the area where there are funnel webs, before I moved out here into the Central West, I was into photographing spiders because there were lots of spiders around, and holes in the ground where some spiders lived and lurked, waiting for prey to walk past so they could nab them. And there were several of these holes around the carport where I used to park my car at the time. Well, and so I hadn't been photographing any for a while, so I thought this particular time I'd go out with my camera and see what I could find. And I had the habit of grabbing just a stalk of paspalum grass, if there was one handy, and just poking it down a hole to see what transpired, what came out. And anyway, on this particular occasion, there was one hole where I had seen a spider previously. I had photographed a large ground-dwelling spider that had come out of this hole, and I poked in there with a bit of stalk of grass, and out jumped something, sort of went over past me, and I thought, gee, what was that? And it was a cricket. And I reckon the cricket has gone down into the hole, maybe had a fight and eaten the spider and taken over the hole as its home. So things are not always as they might seem as regards holes in the ground from, fairly small holes we're talking about. But anyway, make of that what you will, and hope you found it interesting. Thank you.